Welcome to week 11. This week we'll be building on what you learned in our study of behaviorism and B.F. Skinner's approach by adding the element of cognition. Remember that one of the limitations of Skinnerian theory was that Skinner just wouldn't allow conversation about the scientific study of things like emotion and motivation and cognition. He was like, you just watch the behaviors and you examine antecedents and outcomes. People like Albert Bandura and Aaron Beck and others from the same kind of time frame really disagreed with that limitation. Bandura in particular felt that cognitive components, what people can see and observe, how they make sense of what they see and observe, and how they store that information in memory influences behavior. Skinner made the claim at some points in time that people couldn't learn unless they had direct experience with the consequences of their own behavior. Anyone who's watched children knows that they can learn by simply watching. And Bandura knew that, so as a result, he very much built his theory around the idea that human beings have a tremendous capacity to observe and learn from the environment that surrounds them. And he felt that this wasn't exclusive to humans. Many other species have demonstrated the capacity for observational learning as well. So what we're adding here is the direct inclusion of thinking, of cognition, to the mix of behaviorism. Most of the chapter focuses on Albert Bandura's work, with a smaller portion on Aaron Beck. Bandura is the father of social learning theory, whereas Beck is more known for his work in understanding the relationship between cognitive style and things like anxiety and depression, and then connecting that to treatments that have been devised, particularly cognitive behavioral therapy. So between these two theorists, what you'll be learning about is how do we add thinking, cognition, to our understanding of the learning process, and to how all of that influences who we become and how we behave in our social world.